That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. ZTech here. Probably my first video with my new name. But I'm here. We're going to play Fallout New Vegas. There'll be a massive series again, just like Fallout 3 was. So without further ado, let's just jump into the game. And probably have to mute the intro because there is some copyright music there. So enjoy the first part of the muted intro. Here we go.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Now, is that not one of the best intros to a game ever? Oh god, now we're going to get all the DLCs. So we're playing with all the DLCs. Every single one, including all the Mercenary Pack, the Classic Pack, Caravan Pack, the... Come on, next one, where is it? It's coming. There it is, Tribal Pack.
You're awake.
Come on, next one. Quickly.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yes, I can tell you my name. That'll be my name.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Well, okay, I'll be back in a minute when I make my character.
I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Okay.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Lieutenant Dan, I ain't got no leads. Okay, so we're back in Fallout. Oh, it feels refreshing to be back. It's been a while since I've played Fallout. I've recorded all the old Fallout 3 episodes in advance, and as they're slowly going out, I've been wanting to play some more Fallout, so I'm going to start recording my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. And as always, we're going to loot everything. We can't actually turn our Pip-Boy light on, so I've got a Pip-Boy yet. Just take everything. Gun case, take laser pistol, Radix, Stimpack, anti-venom.
Ooh, looking good so far.
That and that and
Go
that.
ahead and
Mental
give the
brace.
vigor test.
Everything in there. Okay, let's go
You'll
set
learn
our
right
special
quick if
stats.
You get back all your faculties.
So we are playing as a male character, as we always do. And let's set our special stats. So in the Fallout 3, we set our special stats with a book when we were a baby. But now we've got this really weird video tester machine. I'm going to skip through them all, get to the end, and then we'll be able to do everything individually. So charisma, down to 1. Luck, no, strength is fine on 5. Perception is, I think it might be, let's leave it at 5 for now, or we can go to 1. We'll go to 1 on perception. Endurance up to about 7 at the moment. Intelligence, let's think about this. Where do we want this to be? How about 9? 9 on intelligence? We'll see. We'll see. We'll put 7 into that. 9 on luck. 8 on endurance? Or do we want 9 on endurance? I'm thinking we take 1 off of intelligence, put 9 on endurance. So with this build, we're going to have a strength of 5, which is okay. Perception of 1, so we can't see anything. Endurance of 9, hopefully 10 when we go through that, when we go to the medical lab. Endurance of 10, so we're very hard to kill. Charisma of 1, because it's really, there's no need for charisma in this game. Intelligence of 8, because of the fact that in this game the level cap is 50, so you don't need as many skill points as in Fallout 3. Agility of 7 and luck of 9, and I'll show you why luck of 9 later.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Treasure.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
In Flash.
Mother.
Cookie jar.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Aha!
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Ah, of course.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see a chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
I see that statue that's literally just outside of Goodsprings. We'll see that in a minute.
Last one.
A mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, so this is where we pick our TAD skills. Let's take a thing off for the moment. So what do we want as our TAD skills? Speech, probably. Get that to 20. I wish that was on 25. Then we can have a easy speech skill. Barter, don't really need it at the moment. Explosives, there's a lot of explosives in this area, so that might be a nice skill for you guys. Let's go for guns and lockpick. Oh, we could get easy locks if that was on one more point higher. I think that's a perception problem that's going on there. So we're going for guns, lockpick and speech. Maybe not speech, maybe we go for medicine or something. Or sneak. Medicine. I think I'll do that. It's going to be a bit different than normal, but we're going to do that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, now we pick 2 traits, or we don't have to pick any. I've never actually noticed that before. Always pick 2 traits. That is really weird. What's this? Protection. Oh, okay. You have +1. Just my perception is 1. I can't have this because it gives me a -1 perception, so I have 0. So we're there for Wild Wasteland. That's going to give us some different. We can. If you don't pick this, you can either get the Gorse rifle from Fallout 3 or the Alien Blaster from Fallout 3. So if that's off, you get the Gorse rifle. If that's on, you get the Alien Blaster. So do as you will. But I'm trying to. Where's the True Discipline one? Is this it? You fire 20% more slowly. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I'm gonna go for that.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Can you give me some clothes, please? Let's see. Baseball glove, baseball. Nice things to sell later. So we're going to try and get all the items in the game, as well as all the different miscellaneous items. Cameras. Footlocker's empty. Free more book in there. Now there are some incredible stuff to loot in this place. Like all the first aid kits here, which will give you some nice and interesting ammunition and a knife there that you can repair with your other knife you have. What else we got? Well, there is some in the main room. There is some stuff like the chemistry set. We need science 25 or higher. Repair 25 or higher. Oh damn! I completely forgot about tagging repair as well.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll try. So, we're not going to do hardcore mode. I think it's a bit too tedious for my liking. So, definitely no to hardcore mode. We got our Pip-Boy now. We can look at our special stats. All lovely jubbly. Look at all the guns we have. And it's going to give us a brief explanation of what these pages do. Maybe your aids, misc, ammo. Yep, there we go. Map. We'll look at the world map. Can't see anything local map. Then we'll soon just go out to Goodsprings there. Okay, let's go. Let's pick a gun. Let's repair our knife. Pick a. So we have some weapon packs. So we start with a grenade launcher. Let's equip that for no reason. And here we go. Out to Goodsprings. Now we're gonna get loads of DLCs loading. I'm waiting for another. I think there's another 2 I'm waiting for. They're a bit slow to load in, so just waiting a bit for them. There's the Dumb Runners Arsenal. Dead Money's loaded. I think that's all of them now. Maybe Honest Hearts. I didn't see Honest Hearts load. So there's what I think is that on that picture, the little thing that's outside Goodsprings. I'm just going to quickly check the video and see where we are at on the time wise. Okay, so on time wise, we're getting to the point where I want to end the video. So with this series, I'm probably going to do about 20-minute episodes. Because I found with my Stellaris playthrough that 20 minutes episodes seem to render a lot faster than, say, 30-minute videos that were like what I did before. Where was that guy standing? He was standing around. Was it here? I was looking for the there we go. Distinctive cigarette butt. There's also something else around here, but I'm not going to go for it now. We're going to go to the strip. Yep, that's right, the strip. We're level 1. We're not God anymore. Well, I feel like we are God from Fallout 3, but unfortunately, we're not God. So we've just left Goodsprings and left the tutorial area. Just think of this trip as what you do in Fallout 3 when you go to... What the hell's over there? Something's detected me, whatever it is. Just think of this trip as the trip you do in Fallout 3 when you go to Rivet City to get the intelligence bobblehead. But in this game, there's no bobbleheads. So we're just going to run, get this monument. It might be a... Nope, we're hidden, so we're fine. Oh, look at all this here. Got a varmint rifle out of all that. Actually, no, I'm actually going to set my varmint rifle as the thing we're going to use. Actually, have we got anything else in here? Laser pistol, 9mm pistol, 10mm pistol. Actually, 9mm pistol has more rounds for it. And that's all you really need at the start, to be honest. Oh god. Oh, slow motion. Now, I want to be careful. We don't really want to level up. So we want to get intelligence level 9 or level 8 or level 9. And then we want to level up. Danger, what's coming on? What's happening? Oh, it's another one. It's his mum. His mum's coming. Run. Some powder gunners on the railroad track. We want to be careful of them guys. Those guys. Now, I think, yes there is. There's a White Brotherhood down here. Now, got some nice robes off that guy and a plasma pistol. Is this Rad Scorpion still following us? I do not think it is, although it might be. Something else might be following us now. So we come up to Deathclaw Junction, is what I like to call it. It's just basically a quarry filled with the worst, most deadliest animals or beasts in Fallout universe, the Deathclaws. However, in Fallout New Vegas, they're even more deadly because they have Deathclaw Alpha Male and Deathclaw Mother, and oh, it's insane. But I think we're getting to the end of the episode here. We've covered much of the starting area. And I'm probably going to record another episode straight after this. So, thanks everyone for watching. The first episode of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. I hope to see you all next time in episode 2. I've been ZTed. And I'll see you, hopefully, next time. Thanks for watching.